hsn.com/hsncard.
Well, Happy New Year, everyone. I'm your host, Lynn Murphy, and in the next 2 hours, we are gonna take you to Italy, and we are gonna transform your beautiful jewelry collection from what we all love in some of the most gorgeous handcrafted Italian designs. In our first hour, we're gonna be talking about sterling silver. Sterling silver, all handcrafted in Milan. So this is one of our newest, brand new lines here at HSN. And I have to tell you what happened. When we launched this, I want to say it was back in August, this line of our beautiful sterling silver. The paperclip design, which is the #1 most popular high-end design in all your premium jewelry houses. We couldn't even preview the sterling silver piece in the paperclip design because it completely sold out. So what we're gonna do is share with you. We were listening to you. It was a necklace. We have the matching, actually this is even bigger and bolder, a bracelet going back to the top #1 trend. Now take a look at this. This is all sterling silver, rhodium plated, 2 of the most expensive, beautiful, precious metals. You would think this would be thousands of dollars in the look, right? No. This is what's so exciting about Bianca Milano and our partnership going direct to Italy, to the craftsman, creating these pieces by hand. We are offering this at a special featured price of $57.95. But wait a minute. Let me just share something for a minute. We are bringing in, hi Angie. Angie's our beautiful model joining us today. First time ever, the beauty of 14 karat gold, bathed in sterling silver, and your choice of the beauty of 14 karat rose gold, bathed in sterling silver in the famous paperclip design. So, and 2 lengths available too. So we have a small, medium, and then we also have a medium large available for you, and a gorgeous matching necklace. We have such a wonderful hour. So we're also gonna be on Facebook Live. We'd love to hear your comments, or if you have any questions whatsoever, feel free to go ahead and ask us, and we just love hearing from you. And then in our next hour, we're gonna be talking about 14 karat Italian gold. Oh, premium design. So this is exciting beyond. And we're starting things off with a beautiful classic design in any beautiful precious metal. And we're looking at here, in fact, the earrings I just slipped on as soon as I came out into the studio. These are so sleek and modern and cool and sophisticated. And as I mentioned, we launched Bianca Milano a few months back, all in sterling silver, and this is the first time that we're highlighting. We had so many customer requests saying, could you offer it in an 18 karat gold look, or an 18 or a 14 karat yellow gold look, and a 14 karat rose gold look. Today is the first opportunity that we're doing that, and we're feature pricing these at $56.33. It's 740920. These are coming in at 2 inches in length by just a little bit over 1 1/16 side to side here. Big, bold, easy to manipulate butterfly clasp in the back, and I'm wearing them in the sterling silver, and it is a delight because Libby Floyd is our brand ambassador, and she's gonna also take us to Italy, and that's exactly what we're gonna do in the next couple of hours in beautiful, fine, precious metals and one-of-a-kind design. She has been in the jewelry industry for over 20 years. She's an accredited jewelry specialist. She has been to Italy many, many times, and this is the beauty. When we can bring to you a direct line exclusive of HSN, you're not gonna find anywhere else, and these beautiful, contemporary, sleek, traditional, whatever it may be, designs that you're gonna find in both of these beautiful premium lines. So it is a pleasure to welcome back Libby Floyd. Great to see you, Libby, and Happy New Year.
Hey, Lynn, Happy New Year, everybody. It's a great 2021 because, Lynn, it's all about sophistication, style, Italian design, and of course, Bianca Milano is all those things put together for you. Everything you're about to see, like Lynn said, is going to be beautiful, amazing sterling silver, bathed in platinum, or today, brand new 18-karat rose gold, or the yellow gold in the brand new earrings and the ring coming up. So, Lynn, let's go to Milan, Italy, and talk about fashion trends like these earrings. These are sexy and geometric. I love these.
They truly, and honestly, I have to keep reiterating, and I said this last time, Libby, that the fact that these are precious metal, because when you see sometimes what we're able to do here at HSN, you think, these are under $60 for that look and beautiful hand-finished precious metals out of Italy. How is that possible? And we get that. And that's why everything pretty much that we're sharing with you is gonna be brand new. In fact, we have a couple items that we brought back because they sold out during the premiere. But look at these on Angie's. I mean, you said it earlier. It's just the smooth lines, that architectural look. They stand out beautifully on the ear. They're lightweight. They're not heavy. And these become like I say like a personality, like a signature piece. Wouldn't you agree, Libby, in your jewelry and especially in your earring wardrobe?
Well, these are perfect earrings. They, like you said, Lynn, their personality, they are sophisticated, they're geometric. I love the shape of these. And on top of that, what's great about these earrings are everything Italian craftsmanship, Italian design, and on top of that, precious metals. The brand new 18-karat rose gold, bathed over sterling silver, or the brand new 18-karat yellow gold, bathed over sterling silver is going to be your first look at these right now, or you get the platinum over sterling silver. And Lynn, like you were saying, the way these look, again, they're sleek, they're sophisticated. They could go with you on your Zoom conference call, wearing your sweat clothes if you want, your sweatshirt, or dressing up a little bit more if you'd like to. It's just a beautiful earring that will be your personality piece and your signature piece every single day. And the great thing is Italian workmanship, craftsmanship, impeccable quality, remarkable craftsmanship for you. And again, we're going to Milan, Italy, which is the fashion capital of the world, and of course known for their art and design and sophistication. And these are fabulous.
And they're amazing craftsmen. You know, I remember when I went years ago, Libby, to Milan, and you said it. It's so amazing because in Italy, that is the fashion mecca. I mean, that's where all the top designers are. And it's interesting to see in the world of fashion how it also translates so perfectly and seamlessly into the world of jewelry. How they work together, bringing, you know, again, not trends, but classic looks with a twist. And that's exactly what these earrings you remind me of, that staple look that you become known for. Again, all in precious metals, so if you have any sensitivities to wearing, let's say, what we call mystery metals, especially in the way of earrings, you are gonna be perfectly fine on here because it'll be gold or it's gonna be sterling silver or platinum that's in the actual post here. And with FlexPay, when you shop using any major credit card, these are under $20, and we're shipping them right out to you. And as with everything that you purchase with us here at HSN, you have your 30-day money-back guarantee, no questions asked whatsoever. We make it so simple, we make it so easy. And if you're shopping with that HSN charge card, you can add an additional monthly flex payments. That would be 4 monthly flex payments, which would be $14.10 with your shipping. And these will be right there in the next few days for you to enjoy and try on for yourself. You're gonna love these, 740-920. So I have to just say, and I knew this was gonna happen, the paperclip is the #1 most popular trend link and staple link in the #1 top jewelry houses worldwide, most popular link for this holiday season. No one can compare to the value that we're bringing to you on the bracelet, as well as, take a look, our first time ever offering the paperclip link in a necklace in a triple strand. So all connected by a huge, wonderful lobster claw clasp in the back. So you're getting that perfect multi-layered look in the #1 high-end design in a fancy link right now, all in beautiful sterling silver for $123.25. I tell you, Libby, we showed that bracelet one time and already crazy, crazy popular, and we knew that was gonna be the case, but we couldn't be more thrilled. It was our biggest customer demand during the launch of our beautiful Bianca Milano during a few months ago, and said, please bring to us, you know, more designs. And because of the hand finishing and craftsmanship, obviously it takes months and months. So we're excited about that. We're excited about the bracelet. This is 740928 is the item number. Okay, so I mentioned lots of brand new in the show. And for the first time, we're featuring the rose gold color, and then we're also featuring the yellow gold color in many of the silhouettes. So we were thrilled. I'm wearing the sterling silver to go back, because I love this look back with the paperclip bracelet, what we're calling our fancy band ring. And if you were to have a custom-made band ring to go back to a paperclip design, you couldn't get anything better than this eternity look, because it really does have that same kind of flow to it, or a love knot design, but yet done in those smooth curves, so it's so comfortable to wear as a band. And we do have sizes 5 through size 10. So we have this in your sterling silver, the yellow gold look, the rose gold look for $60, and also available with 3 monthly flex payments, or 4 again with your HSN charge card. This would be a great anniversary band ring, a great, again, wedding band ring. This would be a fun thumb ring, or even, you know, a half ring, where you see a lot of the designs that they bring above the knuckle, because it is so comfortable, but a great weight to this. And again, I think a perfect design to go back to the paperclip bracelet. Maybe you were able to get the paperclip design single necklace during the premiere of our Bianca Milano, but we are just showcasing, and that's another thing, Libby, in this collection, because it is all handcrafted in Milan, in Italy. We don't bring in hundreds and hundreds of any one design. It's just truly an impossibility. In fact, they're telling me right now, in that rose, and how perfect is this rose color, I'm gonna put it above the sterling silver, I have 50 left, that's it. So very, very limited pieces. Tell us a little bit about this new fancy link that we're highlighting today.
It is fancy schmancy. I mean, number one, it's your ring for 2021. I would grab the earrings, grab that paperclip bracelet as quickly as you can. Lynn, this is almost 5 grams of precious metals. Again, we start with precious sterling silver, then we bathe it in platinum, which is the rarest metal in the world, and then you have that durability factor, also that strength factor as well. So durable, strong, wearable, fabulous. All hand polished by hand, all handcrafted for you, Milan, Italy. Now you also have the brand new choice of the 18 karat rose gold or the 18 karat yellow gold. So with that choice, you will have 75% pure gold touching your finger, or you'll have the platinum touching your finger. Whichever one you choose, you have a win-win situation. The ring is very smooth. It's all high polish on the inside and the outside. It's a nice wide band for you too, but not so wide you can't wear it every single day. Also close to your finger. So when you wear this, if you're wearing gloves, a lot of parts of the country are very cold, unfortunately. You can wear your gloves on top, nothing to catch your sweater on, your gloves on. Linda, this is the perfect ring. And like you're saying, the workmanship, the craftsmanship, all Italian made. And the Italian craftsmanship dates back in history to 700 BCE to the Etruscans. So the detail, the meticulous craftsmanship, and all that beautiful engineering will be in your ring that you can wear for a lifetime and love and cherish forever. I love it.
I agree, could not agree with you more. And I was just looking at Angie wearing, you know, the black leather jacket with the gold zipper, and then having the gold paperclip bracelet and that fabulous ring and those dynamite earrings that we got things started off. I mean, does she not look like she is not wearing thousands and thousands of dollars of Italian gold, handcrafted? And you would never think in a million years, right, that we're looking at pieces that are just over $100 for the entire collection here. That is heirloom jewelry, that is all hand finished, that is unique, that is customized, and that is what we love to be able to do. You know, in the day that we were traveling the world, especially our buyers, in the jewelry world, in the world of gold and sterling silver and precious metals, the place to go, the place to be, always is Italy. And that is what we have continued to do through, again, just even this pandemic. Our buyers have such amazing relationships throughout the different factories and manufacturers in Italy that they can, you know, bring to us direct, gorgeous, custom, fancy styles like this that are hand finished at affordable prices. And I think the first two items that we showcased for you is a great example of just that. So rose is going super quickly. Actually, gold is going super quickly, and these are custom sized 5 through size 10 for everyone. And it's that smooth, like you were just saying, Libby, it's smooth all the way around the band, so nothing catches, nothing snags, so comfortable on. And the perfect match to our Paperclip Bracelet, brand new today. And you talk about a perfect weight. I'm not even sure if you're gonna be able to hear this, but just to give you an idea, I mean, just chunky. Let me bring it up here. This is not a little, you know, tin, thin. This is a big, bold paperclip design inspired bracelet that we are featuring for the very first time. Here, we previewed it. We knew this was gonna happen, completely sold out of the necklace. The first time that we brought this to you, so we just have a handful of those that we brought back in that triple link, so we'll tell you a little bit more about that in just a few moments. But I also wanna mention in terms of size availability. So we have this available for you in a small medium, and we traditionally say in your small medium, that's gonna comfortably fit up to a 7 1/4, up to a 7.5 inch wrist. So depending on how you like your fit, customized for you. Then we also have it in a medium large that will comfortably fit up to about an 8 1/4 inch in your size. So you choose, first time ever featuring the rose color, the yellow color, bathed in the bathed over that sterling silver, or the sterling silver bathed in the beautiful platinum. All gorgeous precious metals, strong, durable, and here's the best part. $57.95. If you go online and you look at some of the premium jewelry houses out there, this is the #1 fancy link selling, as it has been over the past 1.5 years, and the most requested. They are hundreds of dollars. So with FlexPay to get this home for under $20, to see for yourself, to introduce you to this beautiful precious line of Milan Italian handcrafted jewelry, I couldn't recommend it more. I wish we had thousands of these, but again, that is certainly not the case. So I'm gonna bring Libby right in. Libby, hottest link out there, and leave it to us. A big, huge request last time we sold out of the necklace. Can you offer it in the bracelet as well?
Okay, Lynn, you're not kidding. Everybody jump on board for this. This is 12.5 grams, okay? Oh. This is almost a 1/2 ounce of precious metals on your wrist right now for a crazy good price tag. I wanna mention something too, everyone, that we locked into prices a while back, okay, before now, of course. So prices of sterling silver and gold have increased about 40% since we locked into the prices with HSN. So if you are looking for an amazing price right now, we haven't raised the price for you. We've given you the old price tag for you. So jump on board now. This is all smooth, high polished, all handcrafted, all handmade by the Italians, impeccable engineering, all high polished, big, bold, fabulous, slinky, the hottest look in the world of fashion, oversized lobster claw closure, and the first time ever we have it in the 18 karat yellow gold or the 18 karat rose gold. That's 75% pure gold. 75% pure gold touching your wrist. How expensive is 18 karat gold? How expensive is platinum? Whichever one you choose, layer these up if you want to as well. They're bold enough, of course, to wear by themselves. But Lynn, you have the stamp of Italy, the stamp of sterling silver, the stamp of gold there for you as well. This has everything going for it but the big price tag.
You're not kidding. And the impressive weight. To your point, I mean, and these all come in a special. Do we have the little bag, Dee, that we can show? I've got it right here. Okay, yeah, we want to show you. It comes in a really pretty, like, blue velvet bag. So everything from the presentation to the packaging, when you get it home, then you can, even if you're not wearing it, you can keep it in the bag. So again, you're just keeping that beautiful finish and that polishing in the design. But you said it's that weight, it's the feel, it's that paperclip look that gives you that wonderful dimension. And it's so known right now. It's like, it's amazing. People say, oh, you got a paperclip design. Where did you find that? Or who made that for you? It is like a Mariner in a way with a new twist. So, oh, thank you, Dee. I'm gonna show you. This is how all of your pieces, they'll come packaged in your box, and then they're gonna come in this soft baby blue, velvety Bianca, it's stamped on the front here, gift pouch. So that way, like I said, it's perfect for storing it at the same time. Super, super popular. I will tell you right off the bat, I have, looks like fewer than 200 now in the rose color. Yeah, so if you want that rose, well, they're all going super quickly, but I'll start it in the trend of those Italian designs. Isn't it amazing, Libby, how a certain design in a link instantly will take off, even if it's a twist. I mean, this is obviously a twist on like a Mariner with dimension, with more of an elongated look. And the reason it became known as the paperclip design, because it looks like it could be, you know, double paperclips all, you know, connected together in a three-dimensional design. It's not an easy thing to do. These all have to be hand finished, soldered individually. So I go back to when you think, well, is this costume jewelry for under $60? No. And that's the thing we'll reiterate over and over again. This is beautiful, precious metal. Hence the fact that we're calling it Bianca Milano. So if you were fortunate enough to get the necklace, last time we offered it, we did not have the bracelet, correct? I don't believe we had even the sterling silver. I know we didn't have the rose and the yellow, but yeah, okay, first time you're seeing it. I will keep you updated. It looks like that rose could very much end up selling out in this presentation, but even in terms of width, this is 1/4 of an inch wide all the way around like a box would be, right? Because of the dimension of that paperclip style. So you have a lot of look here.
And here's the deal too, just that finding that huge oversized lobster claw closure is worth the price of admission. Nothing dinky about this, nothing mamby-pamby. It is bold, sophisticated, luxurious. You can wear this every single day. And again, choose that 18 karat yellow gold, that's 75% pure gold touching your wrist, or the rose gold, same situation with that, the 75% pure gold, or of course your extremely beautiful, precious, rare platinum too. So you have the gold choice or the platinum choice, all bathed in over sterling silver. And Lynn, this piece at 12.5 grams of precious metals is fabulous. The price is right. The look is on trend. It will never go out of style. And it feels like $1 million on your wrist, doesn't it?
It really does. That's the one thing I want to just, please, when you're shopping, just with confidence, know that this is, and I said it in the beginning, not a small, tiny, little chintzy link in design. It's quite bold. In fact, with the triple strand that you're wearing, which Libby looks absolutely gorgeous, that necklace on you, I keep saying, you know, the shimmering and that, you know, look of the beautiful, like the string of lights, and we're gonna be highlighting that in the next couple of minutes. It's a triple strand, but you'll see it's not as big and not as bold as the individual single. I mean, it works obviously beautiful together. So in terms of sizes, yes, it works back perfectly, but the bracelet, you definitely have a bigger, chunkier, wider look. And we wanted to do that specifically because it's a single strand. So if you are just tuning in with us, we're offering 2 lengths. We're offering a small medium, so it will comfortably fit up to a 7.25 up to a 7.5 inch. And then we have the medium large, which will comfortably fit up to an 8 inch, or if you don't mind a little bit snugger, even if you normally wear like an 8.25 inch, you will be okay with that. But again, not if you like it a little bit looser. We say traditionally most comfortably up into an 8 inch. It's the first time that we're offering the rose and the yellow in the precious metal colors. And it's a hit, no doubt about it. Is that, we have 16 left in the rose? Oh, no. Okay, yeah, super limited. We have the biggest quantity right now, obviously in our sterling silver, hence, you know, again, the base metal here with the platinum finish. And that in itself, Libby, you know, a lot of times, like you said, it's stamped 0.925, it's gonna be stamped Italy. A lot of times you don't have that extra coating of another precious metal over sterling silver. And I think that's important to reiterate here.
Well, when you think about what you would pay just for a sterling silver bracelet, okay, more than $57.95, and it probably will not even be Italian made. So understand you have the Italian craftsmanship, the Italian engineering, and every single piece of jewelry. You have precious metal, not only that beautiful sterling silver, but you have that amazing, rare, durable, strong, beautiful, luminous platinum choice for you, or the 18 karat gold in the yellow or the rose. So whichever one you love, I would get it now. If you are someone who loves your white metals, go for the platinum. If you love your beautiful rose or yellow gold, go for one of those, or maybe get one of each because of the price tag and the fact they're precious, they're rare, and they're beautiful, and you will have these so many years to come. And I also love, like Lynn was saying, the beautiful pouch, so it makes a beautiful gift to give to someone. And I think treat yourself right now, because I don't know about you, but I'm glad to be anywhere right now for someone to see me. I haven't seen anybody really in so long. So it's great to be here. Treat yourself, be good to yourself. And while you're shopping, as Lynn was saying, add the beautiful 3-strand triple threat necklace to match your bracelet. And Lynn, this bracelet is on fire. I love it. It feels so good.
You are not kidding, and I'm not surprised in the least. And that was a great transition, Libby, because we're going to talk about the brand new triple strand necklace done in that paperclip design, that hottest trend, that hottest look. It's a new year. Maybe you received some extra cash for you for this holiday season, or maybe an HSN gift card. These are the pieces that, oh, you'll be so thrilled that you decided to choose for yourself, that you're gonna have forever. I mean, that's the wonderful thing about precious metal. Again, Italian craftsmanship, hand finished. I mean, just beautifully, impeccably made, all the way down to, I'm gonna show you in the backing here, even the end caps are nice and solid on each side. Then you have the extra elongated lobster claw clasp here, so that's super sturdy, super secure. But what a perfect way, you know, I've seen a lot of the paperclip designs and transitions in the big magazines and in the fashion magazines and in the jewelry stores, you know, but I have not seen the multiple lengths. So how great to be able to get that, create that multiple length in one necklace. So that way they're not twisting, they're not knotting. And I had to say, Libby, as I know you said, we were chatting earlier, you were gonna be wearing this. It was like a halo of beautiful light as soon as you came up on the screen. And the link is so fabulous, but boy, the way it reflects the light, it's even prettier than I imagined. It looks so wonderful on you.
Boy, do I need some light today. I need some light, and everybody, I know you're looking for something fabulous and that gives you light, that brings you joy. This line is all about feeling bright every single day, so give yourself the gift that will keep on giving. And like Lynn was saying, when do you ever see even one strand, beautiful precious sterling silver bathed in platinum for this price tag? Today you have not one, not two, but a triple threat of the most gorgeous, amazing necklace that you can wear every single day. It's layered for you already. Huge oversized clasp, but then look at Angie wearing this. Va va voom, are you kidding me? You're getting 3 for the price of 1 here. And Lynn, this, by the way, is 25+ grams. Wow. This is almost an ounce of precious metals, 25+ grams of precious sterling silver bathed in the rarest metal in the world called platinum. Platinum is 4 times the strength of gold. It's 30 times more rare than gold. And if you're looking for the look, the feel of wearing solid platinum, which of course would be astronomically priced. Today's your day to add this light around your neckline, add the earrings to your necklace as well. But talk about let there be light. You've got it right here, 3 strands, layered perfectly, and it's already connected for you. And also, number one, Lynn, like you were saying, who even wants to try this type of engineering? Because to have it just sitting perfectly and nestled perfectly, not easy to do, and we've done it for you to perfection.
You bet, you really did. And I love the individual lengths that you're getting. So you have like a 16, an 18, and like a 21 inch instantly, just with one, obviously, closure here, which makes all the difference in the world to create that beautiful spectrum. And I'm loving the fact that you have an open neckline on. Angie's wearing just like a scoop tee. You can see it works with every type of neckline. I could easily wear it. Mine, the jumpsuit that I'm wearing is more like a V shape, and it's, you know, it just takes up because it does lay flat, unlike the paperclip bracelet that we just had a minute ago that has more of that three-dimensional look. So that is what, when it comes to sterling silver and platinum, this is what brings you, I mean, the most reflective light, or the most reflective metal of all the different precious metals is that of the sterling silver. And you see that. I said it's like a string of lights or dancing lights on each one of these strands. So this will dress up any color, any style, not even dress up, but bring that light to your outfit, bring that light upwards. It does, it gives you like a halo. It gives you like a beautiful glow. This is super, super limited. So we're gonna offer this for the next minute. Super popular as well with the 3 flex payments, or again, maybe 4 flex payments, and we still have hundreds and hundreds of you in the ordering process, taking advantage of the paperclip. First time we've done that bracelet, and first time we've done, we did one other version during the launch of the paperclip necklace. We were able to get, I wanna say maybe 100 back in stock. It instantly became a customer pick. It completely sold out. And that's in a single strand. And it's perfect, it's flawless. But we wanted to bring to you something a little bit more fancy, something a little bit more rare that you're not gonna see. So we said, let's do a triple strand in that multiple length. Again, I'll keep you updated on availability here, brand new today. So I wanna mention the single strand when we launched this during the premiere of our Bianca Milano collection. And it is, like I said, it's just back in stock. It's 18 inches in length. It's $64.75. It's not planned for an airing because we only, like we said, we have so few of them. Lobster claw clasp in the back. So with FlexPay here, under $22, or 4 monthly flex payments would be $18 and change to get that at home. It makes a perfect, perfect match to the bracelet. And just keep in mind that the bracelet is available. The necklaces are not, but the bracelet is available for the first time that we're launching the yellow and that rose gold color, which looks so gorgeous and sophisticated. Okay, so we are continuing on. Oh, look at this.
What's next? I'm so excited.
Well, listen, I don't even have to say anything.
Oh my goodness.
There you go. Look at this gorgeous, like beautiful Cubetta basket weave bracelet, and then we also have this available for you in the matching ring. So both pieces new today. The ring we have available in sizes 5 through size 10, and the bracelet we're looking at here in small, medium, or large. So the small will fit comfortably up to about a 7-inch wrist. The medium, we say up to a 7.5 inch, and then large, we'll say fits comfortably up to an 8-inch wrist. The ring, look at this.
Oh,
whoa.
Gorgeous.
Oh yeah. I mean, this is like that big, bold, custom wow piece that has this wonderful finishing to it. So there it is, obviously you can see on the brace, but I want to just highlight the ring for 1 minute for $83.75. I want you to see the low profile, how the shank tapers down so comfortably in the back. What I would recommend is going up 1 size on the ring because it does have a little bit of a larger shank going around. So I traditionally wear a size 5. I'm wearing this in the size 6 with that basket weave design all done by hand in the diamond cutting. And then whoa, 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 check out this bracelet. I want to show you it has your double safety catches. I'm sorry, single safety catch on the side here. This is where we said that Cubetta design. Look at the fluidity. So it's like it's custom made to fit your wrist, and it looks like you have, honestly, hundreds and hundreds of carats of beautiful diamonds around your wrist, doesn't it? I mean, what a beautiful piece. I'm so thrilled we're able to, and these are like those classic heirloom designs. You know, I mentioned this before, going to Italy, one of the most exciting things is, you know what, I wanna buy a piece of Italian jewelry. Can you imagine, as we're looking at Bianca Milano, the fashion mecca of the world, getting a piece like this? Let's just talk about the bracelet, Libby, for a minute, for under $200. It would be unheard of.
I mean, this is one of the most magnificent pieces of the show. If you want big, bold, extraordinary as opposed to ordinary, I would come on in now. The Cleopatra is known to be one of the most iconic looks when we're talking about sterling silver, platinum. You've got it right here. It is a soft bangle, the diamond cutting, the light play, the fire, the pizzazz. By the way, it's 21 plus grams of precious sterling silver bathed in rare, beautiful, prestigious platinum. Over 21 grams on your wrist for the most amazing price tag. It is all done by hand. Every single piece is made by hand for you, exclusive to all of you watching HSN. And Lynn, this piece is soft and beautiful and gorgeous and fabulous, sophisticated, luminous. Again, treat yourself, be good to yourself. That basket weave ring that you can also choose from as well. And Angie is decked out with the ring. The ring, by the way, is 10.8 grams. It is shiny, it is beautiful. Again, the luminosity coming off of the bracelet and the ring together. And it's smooth to the touch when you wear the bracelet. Also, the ring is smooth on the inside. It is gorgeous and glamorous. And again, treat yourself in 2021. To me, there's no better time to treat you and be good to yourself than right now and give yourself the gift of Italian crafted, handmade pieces from Italy, from Milan, exclusive to all of you watching HSN. And you get precious metals, not mystery metals, but you get beautiful, precious sterling silver bathed in platinum. And Lynn, I would also start shopping on the reversible Omega and the earrings, but look at that Cleopatra. Again, talk about the queen of denial. This is it right now because I'm in denial with this price tag. It's gorgeous.
I know. And you will be as well when you get it home and feel the weight of the pieces going back. I mean, it just feels expensive. With the cubetta, you can see how they wrap each side, so it's completely 100% smooth. There's nothing that, you know, again, is rigid on it. You have that easy closure, your push slot closure. You'll hear it snap into place. And then just like your finest, most expensive precious jewelry, you have that extra safety catch. So it is sturdy, it is secure. The ring is that big bold design, but yet at a low profile. So going back, it's not gonna snag on anything if you're wearing gloves right now, especially in the colder places, around the country. It's like second skin on the hand. And then you mentioned the Cleopatra design that we also have in the necklace. It's gonna be coming up next, and it's reversible. And then we have matching earrings. So this is a great opportunity to get an entire suite, from the bracelet to the ring, to really appreciate that beautiful Italian craftsmanship in diamond cutting. I mean, they are truly masters at their craft. And I think this collection specifically absolutely showcases that. So right now, if you want the bracelet, we have 3 lengths in the size small that we said traditionally will fit up to a 7.25 inch in a wrist. I have fewer than 20 left. So in nature, going back, these are not mass produced. So we don't have hundreds and hundreds of any one of these pieces. So it makes it a very small capsule, highly collectible heirloom design and heirloom pieces that you're gonna have for years and years to come. And you will not, going back, find these values. I mean, I say it, we get so spoiled, but you know, go online, do the competitive shopping if you can even find anything even remotely close to these classic styles that we're bringing to you in sterling silver with that platinum, you know, again, beautiful outer layering that's on each and every one of these pieces, making it even stronger, making it even more durable, making the pieces extra, extra bright. That's another thing I love about platinum, is that shiny, bright whiteness that you get. So 3 sizes in the bracelet. We have sizes 5 through size 10 in the ring. I recommend going up just 1 size because it's a little bit of a larger shank in the back there, but you'll have that perfect fit going up 1 size. And then we're gonna scoot right onto the matching diamond cut, that basket weave diamond cut, into that Cleopatra design in the matching necklace. And we also have matching earrings. But before we do, let me do this for a minute. I'm sorry, everybody. Okay, this is super exciting. I know many of you have been asking about what necklace I'm wearing, and you bet. You talk about heirloom signature, #1 most popular link, it's the herringbone design. Well, we have not only a high polished herringbone, let me just give you a little sneak peek here. We also have that beautiful diamond cutting on the reverse side, and the best event price that we ever offered. This completely sold out during our launch at $52.25. So we brought it back at $45 and change, 3 or 4 monthly flex payments. And here's the other beautiful thing. with this herringbone, it's completely flexible. I can wrap this around my finger. So unlike the herringbones of years past, where you would never think of wearing it every single day or taking a nap or sleeping in it because, you know, it would end up knotting up on you, this is complete flexibility. So it just molds to your neckline so perfectly, and you get that, again, halo reflection that the herringbone is so known for and that sterling and platinum are so known for. 724-647 is your item number. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about the matching necklace and gorgeous two finished design earring, meaning a beautiful polished finished earring and a diamond cut finished earring. So we're highlighting right now the matching necklace. That goes back beautifully to the bracelet we just had, to the ring we just offered. The necklace is 17 3/4 of an inch in length. It's about 3/4 of an inch all the way around with lobster clasps closure on it. And then look at these dynamite earrings at 1 5/8 of an inch in length, which would translate to about 7/8 in diameter. And the earrings are $60 with 3 or 4 monthly flex payments. I mean, again, going back, Libby, these are those highlight showcase pieces, right? That are in the storefront windows in Italy, here in the United States, in your premium jewelry houses that, you know, it's like a dream come true. This is like you hit the jackpot because you're getting the look of diamonds, you're getting one of the #1 classic beautiful looks in the back and a high polished herringbone. So you get the best of both worlds here.
You have 2 looks for the price of 1. Number 1 in the earrings and the beautiful Omega. The Omega is amazing. Look at all of that diamond cutting all the way around. That's your one side. The other side is high polish, so you have 2 looks for the price of 1. And Lynn, you've got that beautiful end cap work. You also have that beautiful, gorgeous lobster claw closure. You have so much to look at on this piece. On top of that, you have one of the most iconic looks in the world of fashion and necklaces called the Omega. And when you wear this, Lynn, I mean, this feels incredible, difficult to make. The Omega is one of the most, I think, laborious pieces to make when it comes to workmanship and craftsmanship. And how we've done this, the Italians have mastered this for so many years. And then the matching earrings are also brand new. And the great thing about these are you can wear these 2 different ways. You've got that high polish side. You can switch ears and wear the high polish side, or wear that diamond cut side, all done by hand, that diamond cutting that moves around the earring that will light your face up just like the necklace will. And I love the size of these, the length of these, the diamond cutting, the high polish side. I love the fact you have the Italian craftsmanship. And again, our company dates back 65 years ago. So it's a 3rd generation family company. On top of that, you have all that centuries old Italian craftsmanship combined together with that beautiful precious sterling silver and that rare, gorgeous, amazing luminous platinum. And together you have a match made in heaven with the beautiful necklace and the earrings. And you're seeing these first. They are brand new, designed for you, made for you exclusively by our company to HSN. And we love the fact you're loving them.
I'm sitting here in awe. Because, you know, like the Paperclip link that has just like skyrocketed as the hottest fancy link in the last couple of years, the Omega, this happened back in the 80s. And has never lost its popularity. So I'm sitting here thinking, Libby, wait a minute. You're getting a sleek, beautiful, 17 3/4 inch, hand-finished, Omega polished necklace, basically for like $60-some, right? Okay, wait. And then they said, well, you know what? Why not get a diamond cut Omega as well? And that would be $65. That's exactly what in essence, what we're bringing to you here. In reverse, on the earrings, you're getting the diamond cut earring for $30 and the high polished classic oval link earring for $30. So when you do the math and then the flex pay and then again the convenience of our return policy and everything else that we offer here at HSN, and please keep in mind this comes in that beautiful, if it is going to be for a gift or again, new year, treat yourself, it comes in that wonderful blue pouch. So even it's just impressive from opening up the package to seeing the color, to feeling the design, to wearing the design. I mean, and coming to life. I mean, Angie has this spectacular deep dark black hair, long. Look at those oval hoop earrings reflecting and just so classic and just That's all she needs. Just makes that look, just makes that beautiful statement. And we're not talking costume. And then to have the matching necklace, if you can do it, oh my goodness, treat yourself. Super, super popular. Everything, once again, we're loving the Italian. And just to remind everyone, for those who are tuning in, Libby, what the Bianca Milano line, what actually I should say they mean, the words mean, and in terms of where they're made in Italy.
Bianca means white in Italian. Also, it's a very special lady's name in Italy as well. On top of that, Milan, of course, is the fashion capital of the world. Every single piece is made in Italy for you, made in Milan, the fashion capital of the industry. And with this Omega, Lynn, like you're saying, with that beautiful precious sterling silver, bathed in platinum, you have the durability factor, the strength factor like we're talking about, also the precious metals, and of course hypoallergenic. You can wear this every single day. And the way this is made, it lays perfectly and contours to your neckline to perfection. By the way, it's 21 grams of precious metals on the Omega. The earrings are going to be 5.3 grams. You have 2 looks for the price of 1 with the necklace and the earrings. And again, everything handcrafted, handmade by the artisans in Italy. And of course, when you think of jewelry, when you think of gold, when you think of platinum, when you think of engineering, you think of Italian jewelry and the craftsmanship being centuries of artful admiration.
And an opportunity to own the #1 Omega in 2 completely different wonderful looks for $114, and with FlexPay, $38 to bring it home. And the same thing with the classic hoops, but they're reversible. You can wear them on the outside with the polishing, or you can, you know, put the diamond cutting on the outside. So you get a 2-in-1 look on the matching earrings as well. 093126 is the item number. And again, very, very, very popular. Okay, so we are continuing on, and I mentioned that we were able to bring back some of our all-time favorites that sold out during the preview. And one of those happens to be, you know what, as basic and as classic and as beloved as it has been since the day that it was originally designed. And that is the beautiful herringbone. And we'll talk about where the herringbone has come through the years, but this to me is that perfect size at 18 inches in length. It's that perfect width at just about 3/16 side to side. And the beauty is with this herringbone, it's never gonna knot. It's not gonna kink on you. And you're getting that 2-in-1 look, that beautiful high sleek polish look. And then you're also getting that touch again of the gorgeous diamond cutting. Here's what I want to show you. I can remember starting here at HSN, and even, you know, back then in 1992, and many years into that, herringbones were always the #1 most popular link because they are so reflective and beautiful, but they never had the flexibility. And honest to goodness, Libby, and I'm sure you remember this as well, when the Italians were able to perfect making this classic link into a fluid, flexible design, it was like, we couldn't keep them in stock. Nobody could. Because the one downfall with the herringbone is you couldn't wear it as a staple piece, meaning every single day, because you wouldn't want to be twisting and, you know, turning it at night and then, you know, having it knot up on you, because there's nothing you could really do except take it to a jeweler and you basically have them cut it out and then resolder the piece. So that was a milestone. That's exactly what we're bringing to you. And then to be able to do it in a reversible 2-in-1 look and still have that wonderful versatility of the flexibility. And here's the best part, at $45.43. And FlexPay, extra flex with that HSN charge card. We previewed this one time, and yeah, it's flying out the door, and definitely for good reason, and so slinky and so smooth and incredibly comfortable. I mean, classic as all get out, sophisticated. It's a #1 all-time favorite. It instantly, like we said, sold out last time. We kept the clasp in a lobster claw because it's nice and sturdy, good sturdy end caps here, stamped Italy, stamped 0.925. Okay, Libby, I am just over the moon about this. I mean, always have been. It's, like you said, it's a halo of the whitest, brightest, most beautiful light that you can't go wrong at this.
Oh, seriously.
At the original HSN price, it sold out. So this is a special little bonus.
Let's talk about shimmer, shine, dance, glamour. It's all here for you in one piece. Again, the herringbone, as Lynn said, dates back so many years ago. On top of that, you've got that beautiful herringbone pattern. Think of a puzzle, and think of that jigsaw puzzle where you have to fit everything perfectly into those areas of that puzzle. The way this beautiful piece is made is not easy to do. It's very labor intensive. So every single part of this piece is made meticulously for you by the Italians. So you have that beautiful, gorgeous, high polish finish, that beautiful textured side. The way this lights your neckline up is unbelievable. Your face will light up. You'll be an angel every single day. And look at Angie. This is one of the most glamorous pieces at the most amazing price tag. It is silky. It is sexy. It is satiny. It's like a second skin. It fits perfectly on your neckline. It lights your face up. And today it can be yours at a fabulous price tag. It will never go out of style. And of course, add those classic va-va-voom larger hoops as well that Angie is wearing. And you have a beautiful, gorgeous necklace to wear forever, and the matching earrings as well. But Lynn, I love how this feels, don't you? It feels so beautiful around the neckline. It sits perfectly, and that light play makes you dance and feel fabulous in 2021.
It most certainly does. And, you know, even in our wonderful costume jewelry lines, which we have so many amazing fashion jewelry lines here at HSN, a piece like this that would be reversible in mystery metals at under $50 would be dynamite. And that's why I have to reiterate, because this is an exclusive line for us, that this is stamped Italy. This is sterling silver. This is finished in platinum. So it is as elite in a precious metal, like you said, heirloom piece that even if you have the most sensitivities, you'll be absolutely fine wearing because of the precious metals that are setting, you know, perfectly or right next to your skin if you're wearing it that way. This being 18 inches in length, universally #1 most popular length in a herringbone. And here's what I want to show you once again. This is that piece that you could wear every single day if you chose to do so. This is, let me bring this up to my neckline so you can see. I think Angie's wearing the same way I am, so I want you to see that it is two completely different feels, two completely different looks here. So you can either go with a sleek, high polish, smooth finish, which feels, look at this, like silk around your neckline. And remember, because of that fluidity, you know, sometimes when a wider necklace that you put around your, you know, that you have around your neckline, your collarbone sometimes can kind of shimmy it up. That's not gonna happen with this. And I have some really pronounced collarbones on both sides, but no, you can see how it just, it's like a custom, look, it's not even moving up and down. It's just like it's custom formed to your neckline. And then if you really wanna go extra va-va-voom, and I wanted to showcase just the polished side because I wanted you to see the reflection that you get with just a simple, you know, polished look to the herringbone. And then of course the diamond cutting, just like, now it's like your diamond tennis necklace that is custom fit and custom made for you. And I have to recommend, agree with you, Libby, these earrings. These also sold out during our premiere of Bianca Milano. So we brought those back at a little special event price. So two great classics, two wonderful, can't go wrong, beautiful, beautiful designs that you will have in your wardrobe forever. I mean, these are those pieces that you'll pass down. They're ageless, they're timeless, they're classic, they just feel good, they brighten you up, and that perfect, again, wardrobe builder where you just can't go wrong in a hoop earring and a great classic herringbone design. But we even made it better. It's reversible, and it's completely fluid and flexible. I love it.
And it's platinum touching your neckline. And you have the precious sterling silver, but platinum, of course, extremely hypoallergenic, nickel-free. You can wear this every single day. And that luminosity that we give you with platinum, oh my gosh, the most beautiful luminosity that you'll ever see in a metal ever. And of course, with those matching earrings, those earrings are fabulous. You have the platinum touching your ear, of course, platinum touching your neckline with a necklace. You have that beautiful omega back on the earring as well. And look at these together. Talk about let there be light. You have precious metals, Italian workmanship, Italian engineering. You have beautiful pieces that you will have for a lifetime. And I also love this gorgeous pouch. It's a great gift to give yourself or someone that you love. And again, you'll be beautiful every day, be bright every day, and feel like $1 million. We're taking you to Italy without the Italian prices, which I love.
And I keep looking at you, and I'm looking at Angie, and I'm like, oh Oh my goodness.
Like, I'm looking at you, Lynn. You look amazing.
Isn't it amazing why, well, you can understand why herringbone has been one of the most classic, fancy, traditional Italian links for as many years as it has. It's because that it just showcases the light more beautifully than any other design. And it's just amazing to see where technology has brought us. That the biggest complaint was I love my herringbone, but you know what? I can't wear it all the time. I can't sleep in it, or I took a nap and I woke up and it twisted. And no, you never have to worry about that again because of the fluidity and the flexibility. Super, super popular. We'll keep you updated. Once again, first time at this special featured price, and with FlexPay, it's gonna be at your front door, even with shipping and everything else, at under $20 for you to see for yourself. Okay, I wanna remind everybody, so incredibly popular. We knew that was going to happen. The brand new Paperclip Bracelet. And the Paperclip Bracelet does come in 2 lengths. It's available in a small, medium, and it's available for you in the medium large. So we have it in your sterling silver. First time in our Bianca Milano, introducing the rose gold look and that gorgeous 14 karat yellow gold look. So I know rose is getting super, actually, the yellow and the rose, but definitely that rose, it's pretty much last call there. And the classic is that sterling silver, $57.95. And again, with FlexPay, under $20, and we'll ship that out to you. And I believe, Libby, you were saying 12 grams. It's just so substantial. If I'm not
12.5 grams.
12 and a half.
12.5 grams. So again, almost a half ounce of precious metals again. So again,
perfect.
You get the 18 karat rose gold or the yellow, and of course the platinum as well. And Lynn, these earrings, fabulous, along with the beautiful bracelet.
In fact, we're gonna go right on to those, Libby. And just, again, substantial, great weight there. These earrings, talk about a classic, you know, going back in building a jewelry wardrobe where you can never ever go wrong, no matter what your age is with your classic studs, your hoops, and your button designs, right? Well, that's exactly what we're bringing to you here. A big, bold look, not heavy whatsoever. One of the most expensive closures, which is all in one, at Omega back, so you don't have to worry about, you know, any backings or losing your backings here. These were originally, it's another big treat here, $71 HSN price. When we launched these, they were our #1 top-selling sterling silver earring. Well, we are feature pricing them for the first time today at $59.68. And once again, 3 or 4 monthly flex payments, so break those payments up, but you're not waiting 3 months till we ship these. We're shipping these out to you in 48 hours. You'll receive them the next 5 to 7 working days to see for yourself. But I promise you, you're gonna be beyond impressed. And if you were fortunate, one of the hundreds of you who just ordered our herringbone bracelet, look at this perfect match with the polishing here, that high polishing in this hoop design, which is coming in. This is 2 inches in length, and it's 1 3/4 of an inch in diameter. But you would think costume jewelry pricing, again, certainly not stamped Italy, Italian made, and all hand finished at these wonderful values.
I know, and again, this is the hottest earring happening that I'm seeing in fashion, on television. I see news anchors in front of the White House wearing earrings like this. And again, they're Italian, they're handcrafted, they're handmade, they're all hand polished. You got the stamp of Italy, you have the stamp of 925. Again, we start with that beautiful precious sterling silver. We bathe it in the rarest metal in the world called platinum. So platinum's touching your ear, hypoallergenic, very durable, very strong, very wearable, and gorgeous. And today, precious metals meets the Italian craftsmanship, the hottest designs when we talk about Milan. And I love the fact these earrings are easy on, easy off. And gosh, girls, when you walk into a room wearing these, all eyes will be on your ears and your face and your neckline, wearing that beautiful necklace as well. And today, again, like I was saying before, our prices have increased when it comes to sterling silver, 40%. But here at HSN, we're giving you the old prices, so jump on board for these earrings. They are fabulous.
No, there's no doubt about it. And I love the size on these. I mean, whether you have longer hair or you get it styled in a way that it's so hard to ever showcase your earrings, these are gonna work for you. And they're a customer pick, again, at the higher price. But we're staying in Italy, Livy. I can't wait to showcase with everyone our Suave Oro Italian Gold. It's your way of getting the biggest, most beautiful bold, fancy looks in 14 karat gold at a fraction of the price. And the only way to get it is a patented process that we're gonna be bringing to you in the very next hour. Hope you can stay with us.
Worry about one less thing with our Protection Plus plans at HSN. Electronics, fitness equipment, even jewelry can be covered. Shop smarts and protect your purchase. It's easy to add when you're checking out. Search Protection Plus at hsn.com for more details.
We're making bigger even better with our supersize values, and they're available only at HSN. Supersize values are based on the price per ounce of the same item in a smaller size. However, they do not reflect a price at which HSN would sell the item. Have questions? Call us at 1-800-284-3900.
There's only 400 or 500 of them left.
Start to get a little panicky when items start to sell out.
This is it, you guys.
I get a little anxious.
Gone, sold out.
Gone.
I better make this phone call.
It's usually something that I really want, and I want to make sure to get it.
When they say only 12 left, that kind of helps me make my decision. There's no more thinking about it.
We're almost sold out. That's it. Final look.
My fingers don't work fast enough on my phone.
Oh, wait, it's gone.
Oh, it's sold out.